Molweni ekhaya sanibonani igama lami nguNhlanhla uzalwa nguMaSkhosana uzalwa nguMazengele, and this is who I roll with. So welcome again to this beautiful heartwarming episode of The Home Kitchen, and this is where we do all things original, all things home, all things organic. And because we're having organic conversations, we do everything that is going to feed the soul, everything that is going to give life back to the body. So welcome to The Home Kitchen. So without wasting any time, I would like to welcome my beautiful guest to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've got your notepad. You're going to take notes, you're going to get recipes, so you can try this at home. This is the whole point, right? This is what we're trying to do living, so you can try it at home. So welcome to my beautiful guest, and I can't wait to get cooking.
Hi guys, my name is Samgediso, and these are my daughters and my younger sister. We're happy to be on The Home Kitchen.
Welcome to the fun part of the show. Now we're going to get cooking. I hope you are ready. You got your pen and paper, right? Because now I'm going to tell you what you must put together to get what, so that you can just enjoy. We're making bread. We're making home bread, steamed bread. And I'm going to make it with by the fire.
Oh wow, people still cook by a fire these days.
I told you we're not an ordinary cooking show. So I'm going to make fire from scratch. And I'm going to make my bread from scratch, so you don't have to go buy bread anymore. You can make your own bread and put your own beautiful ingredients inside. Really, this is about putting life back into your food. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through my ingredients, and I'm gonna show you the sort of life I've got in there. Let's go.
This is an ancient grain in Africa, sorghum, and the benefits are amazing. It improves mood, kills cancer growth, natural cure for diabetes, controls and prevents blood pressure, contains calcium for strong bones, good dietary fiber, helps with weight loss, it's gluten-free. Yes, it is gluten-free. So, and it also builds a strong immune system because of the antioxidants in there. Black seed. Now, according to the Prophet Muhammad, black seed could actually cure everything but death. The fiber, potassium, folate, vitamin B6, and the phytonutrient content of black seed, coupled with its lack of cholesterol, all support heart health. This fiber helps lower the total amount of cholesterol in the blood and decrease the risk of heart disease. Fennel seeds help regulate blood pressure. They reduce water retention. Fennel tea for constipation and indigestion, as well as IBS and bloating, your irritable bowel syndrome. Fennel seeds reduce asthma symptoms, help purify the blood, improve eyesight. According to Ayurveda, they're great for acne.
Ground cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper can help reduce hunger. It is good for colds and flu, has vitamin C, may also aid digestive health, may help relieve pain. It is also easy to add to your diet. It may reduce cancer risk, it may improve psoriasis, and it is also good for pain relief.
Okay, now, as opposed to just having flour, right, I added sorghum, ground sorghum. Okay, and by now you know that sorghum is one of my favorite ingredients.
Oh yeah, we've noticed.
And all of these I'm gonna put together, right, and I'm gonna make my dough from here. Now, importantly, have warm water when you're going to mix this. This is all you're going to need is warm water. You put all these beautiful ingredients, your dry ingredients together. Okay.
Okay.
Here we are. This is my warm water, okay? Of course, you must feel this. Feel your hands. A little bit more water. Don't add too much. Let it go, okay? Just keep, adding little by little until you get that nice
braid consistency.
Okay.
You're falling in love with the texture as you go, the different textures, you know. It's good for you as well. It's good exercise for your fingers. We don't do much with our hands anymore. So take it back. Huh? You know this, right? You watch grandma do this at home. And you go on and you go on until you feel all the ingredients are now nicely mixed in there. Okay. And then once all of this is done, right, this is my dough. Okay, I'm going to leave this now for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to raise. And before I show you what my dough looks like, I'm going to show you now what the dough looks like 45 minutes later. Okay, so what I did is I prepared one much earlier, okay, and so that we can go and get put this straight into, because you want to see what it looks like. Alright, you want to see what it's going to look like, so I'm going to put it straight into the fire. And before I show you my dough, I wanted to share a little childhood story about me and bread. I was raised in a home where we didn't buy bread at all. Okay, so when we did buy bread, it was like Christmas for us. But we made bread. As in the wheat from the farm, harvesting, we go Iapulwa, and you know they separate the grain, and then you take it home and you go and grind it. You grind your own wheat so you can have bread. I come from that household.
Interesting.
I come from that great-grandmother. My great-grandmother was that girl, right? She made everything from scratch, and I was so blessed to have her by my side to show me how all of this is done. So I can definitely do that right now. I can go harvest my own wheat, you know, and clean it up and then take it home and seal it, or whether you want to roast it, you know, whatever flavors. I know that I can actually go crazy with it right now, and I can make my own bread.
Okay.
Same with sorghum. You get it and you grind it, and you get ground sorghum, and you can actually start doing things from scratch. The joy that you will get just by having everything prepared by your own hands. So without wasting any time, let me show you what it looks like. And voila, this is what it looks like. Okay, it wasn't this small, it wasn't this big, it's gone bigger now, right? So what I'll do is I'm going to oil my hands so I can handle this beautiful baby of mine. I made my own oil, moringa, from moringa. There we go. You see, there's the size going back. Now oil your hands so you don't get much sticking, which you won't. Right?
Okay.
There we go. Ah, this reminds me so much of my great-grandmother, you know. She will play with the dough, sort of like giving it love before you put it in the fire, you know.
That actually reminds me of my mother.
So I'm going to steam this, right, from my dish. What I use to steam my bread. It's your enamel dish, okay? It's not going to melt in there. These are the dishes I've been eating from, we're cooking from, you know. This is home. So I'm going to oil it a little bit, okay, so my bread does not stick. Oiling it, you're oiling it, you're oiling it, so your bread does not stick. And then you take your dough as it is into there.
Okay.
And this is it. This is my sorghum bread. This is isonka sasekhaya, you know, bread from home, steamed bread. And this is how we made our bread. This is how we steam it. And we're almost ready to take it to the fire. You're gonna watch me make that fire from scratch, right?
Yay! I also actually wanted to see how she's gonna make the fire.
I can't wait to see how she actually gonna make the fire.
There's no electricity, there's no heater. Go outside, get your wood together and make that fire and enjoy. And didn't I tell you I'm making my own fire? You think I was lying? Look at me. I'm firewoman, man, you know?
No, that actually looks difficult.
This here, you know, adds that little extra element about who we are, you know, as a people. Our people knew how to make fire from scratch, and now people don't know how to make fire.
True, our people don't make fire anymore. I also haven't taught my kids how to make fire. I've even forgotten how to make it myself.
Start with a little wood at the bottom so that it catches fire quickly. It catches on quite quickly. So here we go. There'll definitely be fire because there's smoke. There we go. And look at me. Look at us. Look at us, Africa. Look how we're doing. You know, the fire is here. Huh? No fire lighters whatsoever.
Oh wow, now we actually know how to make fire.
Yeah, and you actually don't need mom to teach us.
Who is the woman? So here we go. Now fire, we're going to let our fire do the thing, and so that our bread can cook here in this wood fired steamed sorghum and wheat bread. It's a very long one, but it sounds sweet, doesn't it? And look at me, look at us, Africa, look how we're doing. We're going to let our fire do the thing, and so that our bread can cook here in this wood fired steamed sorghum and wheat bread.
We can't wait.
What I will do is I'm going to pour some water in here. Okay, about a quarter.
Nani, you're actually taking me back home, hey? I can't remember the last time I saw somebody using that pot.
Make sure the water does not cover the dish, okay? Because your bread will soak. So just a little bit of water, and in there, this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to cover my bread.
I should get myself one of those.
And into the fire we go.
Okay, the fact that she's not using a plastic is interesting, because I thought when people are making steamed bread they use a plastic.
Wasn't that impressive? I know, right? 10 points for the lady. I know, thank you so much. So now our pot is on the stove, it's on the fire, right? And it's getting cooked. And what you do is for an hour and 45 minutes, keep checking your bread. Make sure it does not run out of water, because it's the steam that's going to cook that bread.
Okay.
So you keep it together and you keep checking, putting water, preferably put warm water so it doesn't slow down the cooking process. So keep adding warm water in there until your bread is all nice. I'll show you what it's going to look like in the end. Okay, so stay tuned. And you just let it steam, but make sure you keep the water levels low and not too low, but you keep the water enough so it gets all the steam, because it's going to cook through the steaming.
Ooh, that looks yummy.
It looks delicious.
Through the steaming process. So yeah, our fire is looking nice, it's chilled, and we'll let this bread cook a little bit more.
Can't wait to taste it. Looks delish.
Ooh, now a good Magoti knows what good bread looks like, right? Look at this.
Yeah, that bread looks...
Now after being around the fire and enjoying that fire and watching this bread cook, you have just brought yourself, you've just come up with a beautiful steamed sorghum and wheat bread.
Nani, a slice, please.
See, this is what good bread looks like, right?
Can I go back to my grandmother's place, please? Because, wow.
Now, we've steamed our bread for an hour and 45 minutes, and look at that. Look at that.
I really miss home.
Yeah, that reminds you of home, eh?
Oh, tell me you don't love me.
We love you, Nani.
Tell me this is not looking good.
And now with this is what you can definitely go and enjoy with your peanut butter, with your breakfast, whatever full breakfast you're having in the morning. You can substitute this as your bread, and you can just have it with tea if you like, you know, tea or coffee.
Actually, I'm gonna have mine with butter. I'm gonna have mine with tea.
And I wouldn't mind having mine with beef stew.
For snack, you can make a nice healthy sandwich in there with all your greens and lettuce and things.
I'll have mine with butter, Noni, thank you. Always make steamed bread, but the black seed and the fennel seeds, I didn't know you could put seeds in the steamed bread.
Yeah, plus the cayenne ground. You actually knew that you could put that into steamed bread.
That's something me and my girls are gonna enjoy doing. And I'm definitely gonna own one of those 3-legged pots.